What can humans learn from the social success of insects? Famous Alabama scientist E.O. Wilson studied the social behavior of insects and made conclusions about human behavior. Forming working groups like worker ants, humans form unions of workers. This has long-term benefits for individuals and society. It's only natural. By looking at mating patterns, territorial fights, pack hunting, and the hive society of social insects like ants, dirt daubers, and the dung beetle, science shows animals develop useful ways of interacting with the environment that prove successful over time. When you see dirt daubers building their nest and then workers welding, the similarity becomes clear. A problem is, sometimes workers don't cooperate and vote against their own interests.
And ordinary whites oftentimes get really mad at the way they're treated. They get really mad at big corporations. They get really mad at the anti-union movement in Alabama, which is part of our economic development strategy. They get really mad that their kids seem trapped in dead-end jobs and they're never going to go anywhere. And fewer Alabama people believe that life's going to be better for their kids than it was for them. But at the same time, they continue to vote for people who represent large corporations. Question is, why do working class whites so frequently vote against their own economic interests, vote for people who do not represent them?
Mitt Romney does not hide his anti-labor union positions.
I will curb the practice we have in this country of giving union bosses an unfair advantage in contracting. One of the first things I will do, actually on day one, is I will end the government's favoritism towards unions in contracting on federal projects and end project labor agreements, and I will fight to repeal Davis-Bacon. And I will fight for right-to-work laws.
In the upcoming presidential election, white, male, working-class voters are an essential group that might tend to favor the Republican Mitt Romney. According to experts, workers in blue-collar states like Pennsylvania, Alabama, and around the South could swing for President Obama or stay home on Election Day and not vote. Workers could make a difference for their country in 2012.